All right, by request, I was asked to watch some KT because I've only been watching really the main big dogs in LCK. So KT, their roster, their comp. I mean, we got Kalista Neeko, and from what I recall, they blinded it. It was Kalista Neeko in the 1 pick, and then 2-3. They chose Zyra Khan, which yeah, it can compete, but it's not really that ideal. Like, I don't think that's like a fun duo lane to verse into Kalista Neeko at all. Rumble Skarner, and Rumble is better than Galio in most cases. I know people will say that like, oh, but Galio's a counter. You know, he kind of like negates what Rumble does to a degree. But like eventually Rumble will just cook him. And it can still cook him even early on if the Galio screws up. So like I'm happy to be the Rumble. If you're the Galio, you can be happy only because like you're playing Kalista. So like there's a lot of wombo combos going on, and you have a very strong mid jungle compared to enemy team. It's Skarner Talia. So you have a clear advantage in mid jungle, you have a clear advantage in bot lane, and you have a counter top who's more of like a negating top, like a soft counter. And yeah, overall KT drafting comp, it's better. It's just better. So what can they do with it? I mean, that's what we'll see. I mean, they'll obviously should have down. Like, why would I not play for my Kalista lane when I'm also having a negating top laner? And we'll go from there. So they know, both sides know that the other jungler is pathing down. That's the first thing to note. As you can tell, Xayah is having an awful time, which is expected, especially because you're playing Rakan with it. So that's great. Ooh, it looked like he tried to base on the cannon, but obviously if he bases and they pull, then it kind of turns out pretty bad. Xin is also a very common pick in the Skarner, and so yeah, they have full control. Xayah is bleeding. They try to force into the Skarner because like it's interesting because he's actually staying bot. Piosik, like he's kind of saying like, well, and I get double crabbed, I get double crabbed, right? Which in many ways, if they're pulling the wave, which it is being pulled, by the way, they could let it crash and just let it be for what it is. And that's fine. They also could attempt just losing some sums to burn Skarner's time, but I feel like Xin should preference. Oh, but they really want to dive them. I wonder if Neeko just went too far then, because once he got control here, yes, this guy can still go, but the Neeko is now back on bot side, and she should be with Kalista at this point. Like, there's really no point on him, like, sticking around. I understand, like, it's like, oh, but what if Skarner just, like, leaps on me? Yeah, sure, that could happen, but, like, whatever. Like, it is what it is.
So you could also cast a draft that Atlas has cast as
kind of sucks that he loses some HP. He rushes the Q. Yeah, you don't really expect Skarner to still be here. So like that's why I get like, oh, okay, we're turning the wave, right? We're turning the wave and we want to dive. Doesn't work out, end up having the flash, but at the same time the Skarner, he didn't really get a lot from it, right? Like he did skip out on trying to contest the top grab, which it didn't even look that doable for him. And maybe that's also what Cuz was thinking. Maybe Cuz was thinking, well, since I have mid and top control, I doubt he's gonna go to it straight up, so I can delay it. And if that's the case, that's pretty fucking phenomenal, honestly, for a read. But it'd be very easy for them to just, like, waste Skarner's time, get the crab, and just kind of progress jungle quicker. These guys gotta swap. They must swap. They can't go back bot. Dude, why would you go back bot? Oh, is it because they saw Kalista? So, I'm very curious because normally you would swap, but they're not doing it. And if their idea is to anticipate that, like, oh, like they're gonna swap though and contest it, like we don't want to do that. Then I guess bravo, but like really my first intention would be thinking, holy shit, we need to get out of here. Nice pick. That's really good. Yeah, obviously, you know, this guy can clear the wave. They do get the grubs. Yep, they have to swap to make sure that they cover the Rumble because the Rumble just had one timer to use his R to burn the wave. They get 2 plates, a little rough. And now we're back in this shit. It's really rough. It's really bad, man. It's really bad. They swap. Is this a cannon? I think it's a cannon, right? Oh, it's not a cannon. Non-cannon. Okay, so they swap on a non-cannon to buy items. Plus a half mana. Because the cannon was right here. So they crash this. You know, if these guys are stuck up here, they could always just slow it down. Like, while Zinjal just clears, like, they could just slow it down instead of just, like, pushing again. Because they do this now. And of course, these guys will probably just preference just burning it. And so he drops a wave to be back on top, and they're going to swap bot. Yeah, like, they're going to swap bot. So it's not really beneficial for KT for the way they pushed and did this. And now, like, yeah, like, we want to dive top with this build, but he's going to Rumble R again. Or maybe he doesn't even have to Rumble R, which is phenomenal. And then they have an opportunity to dive bot, which doesn't work. He survives. It is what it is. Can we not have Talia involved in this play? She should sack mid. She's already ready for the play. Ah, nah. It's a kill every single time. He needs to sack this. He should be involved, and it should be a 4v1 or 2 at the very least. And I gotta hand it, DNF has done a pretty reasonable job at kind of avoiding some situations now. Like I said, I thought they would swap because in my head it's like, we need to get out of here. But at the same time, if you're thinking, well, what if they swap? It's just a guess. It's a coin flip. In the end of the day, it's a coin flip, and they guessed right by going back bot and knowing that, oh, maybe they'll probably just want to take the grubs no matter what. So they were right, which benefited them. And then KT duo screwed up, which gave another timer for DNF to get out of it. And now Galio should, in theory, die a second time. He should die a second time. He'll lose more CS, and Rumble will continue to be like in a good spot. That's Bulldog's issue. He should do that. That guy, that sucks. They should have killed him. And so they swap again because they have control, right? And KT's trying to match it. They're trying to match it. But in some ways, after Zinjao finishes this clear, it's like they're so worried about this dive happening, but in so many ways, it just might be better to let Galio soak it and take the hit so you can actually dive or try to kill the Rumble, because you're not doing anything as KT. Like, you're always behind on your swaps, or you're showing to the point where the enemy can swap against you, which sucks. And yeah, I mean, like, they're just not doing anything. Like, they have the grubs and they're literally doing nothing with them. And maybe they'll get, like, you know, 6 grubs in the end of the day, but, like, again, they're not really getting anything. So they take 1 grub, they'll get the other 2. Okay, so we get 5 grubs. Oops, the Galio TP was not necessary, no? Like, yeah, he doesn't need a TP. Like, until Rumble gets in a situation where he's contesting, like these guys are not trying to, like, look onto this play that enough. So, like, maybe Ari has to... Okay, she doesn't have to, thank God. I was gonna say, like, I hope she doesn't have to TP bot for this. But that was a waste of time by KT. They have Rumble TP aligned with item to play for drag. And DNF probably can take the drag. Well, it is Bork Kalista, though. But they also just got some good chip damage on Neeko.
is 9, and DNF is 10.
Oh, Doctor did so much.
Oh wait, Neeko was already chunked. When did she get chunked? Oh, I see. So there were some abilities that already hit, and it just didn't show the HP diff yet. Wow. Really?
Delivery systems on the side of KT.
Doctum has his blade as well.
They have a ward behind boat, by the way, for the Rumble. So, like, at any point, they could try to execute it. The Rakan would go in. Like, it's a little awkward because their pull is kind of shit. I feel like if they really wanted to, they could have slowed this down. And I think if Talia walks up and controls this and then looks for the R, they could do it. And it could be good. If they pull for it as DNF. For KT, yeah, you just have to pay attention to Bulldog and go from there. They kind of just TP early. Like, they're just like, fuck it. TP. They just want to walk in. He just flashes and takes the drag. It's kind of just like a bunch of abilities to throw. Oop. It's just once like he steals this, everyone has flash besides Cuz. But Skarner can't really just go on Cuz from here. It's not really a thing. The Rakan goes in, the Neeko has a really good ulti, and then she should get pulled back by the Kalista. Which she does. Yeah, Skarner kind of just dies. And they know that Rumble's on the side, so at this point, Cuz should Cuz be going in? I guess they can finish that because Ahri had 3 charges. Yeah, I guess it is good because Ahri had 3 charges, so pick up another. He flashes away, so he's just not in like range for any of this to happen, and Dudu dies. So overall, in terms of reactions, it was a very fair reaction by KT. Like, I like what Neeko did. He didn't, like, he got stalled because we had the Kalista R, so that was really nice. Cuz went back in because BDD had ulti charges. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good fight by them, actually. For DNF, I think they could have set it up where they actually could have done more with it, but unfortunately, they couldn't.
Oh yeah, because back in the day, Papa used to always just be really upset with my use of stats that meant absolutely nothing, and so I just decided I'd use stats that meant absolutely nothing for the rest of my career. That was my yeah, that sounds like you. Yeah, I know why you'd be mad. You know, why would you be mad at Swallow for flying? That's just not what they do. Yeah, precisely. That's right. Like, not going to get very close. He's just walking. He's walking here. He's continuing to walk, and he enters rapidly, and then half his bar is gone. We started off there by Cuz, then he noticed there were bad guys in the area.
They're making a lot of progress on the side. I mean, the Rumble will be an issue for sure, but like the Ahri is definitely progressing well. What? Was that really the play by Life?
But he is playing into Talia.
Weakness comes out. Doctom's going to respect it here.
Harold.
Technically, they do.
I guess the question is, why is Dectum contesting Life when both solos are on side? Talia just shoved top, who can move. Rumble can also move. Don't get me wrong, they're really far away, but it's just kind of like... I mean, part of me thinks like, yeah, I mean, because it's Talia, she has R, right? So she can always join. It's just stupid. And they knew he was on a timer as well. But also, Dudu instantly TP'd, so now he's like, they have to play for this. Like, they should play for this at this point, no? Like, are you just gonna give it because you lose to Rakan R? Like, I feel like I would still contest it because it's like, this is so bad for me, no? Like, I lose Herald for free. KT takes it. I mean, yeah, you got Kalista Flash, I guess, but... I mean, I don't know how many plays they're gonna be able to make on this guy. So everything's left onto this, and they're using Herald to try to pull DNF members over. So Talia's showing. It's a nice Rumble R. And Galio is like base tanking as much as he can, which he does a rather good job with. Shit, I gotta say, man, that was... Casting had a pretty good situation going for him, huh? Because he should have confidence walking in. And they just don't have enough damage by Berserker from hitting him. And once he flashes away, they know they can reinitiate. And that's when Peter comes in. Nice R. Yeah, and he can go deep because he has the Callista R as well. And they push through, and it kind of just becomes a nice, easy pick. It was well played by them. It was actually well played.
If people actually immediately follow from that life from the DNF, even from here and dying is fine to actually get life, but instead just doesn't really do anything. When you get weak now, almost both flashes are down. It's really only two levels are going to have there, which is an advantage. I know that's going to be enough. Yeah, have some offense back available. You think we're going to come through now to it's not over, but that is not going to wear off. Enough. Now LCK is going to move in a brute force. They didn't freak out here. And after the wall,
And they got it. Yeah, well played by them. Anacon's on bot side. Nobody's touching top. It looks like it's coming in, so they should just stay in mid bot, play 2 lanes. They also have 5 grubs. They can easily play for the bot turret and strip that. I don't know why Galio's shifting upwards, to be honest. Like, actually, I really don't know why casting is going topside. Like, if you look at the map, like I said, this is pushing in, right? Like, it's clearly pushing in. You don't have to touch this wave for a while. Why not just stay on mid and boost this, take this turret, take the crab, do you have wards? No wards, so Neeko will base, and just stay on the map just for that brief moment. That's it. You're not doing too much, you know, you're just powering up these areas, and that's it. Ari moves in, she starts hitting. They take it. They don't take it. I mean, they could have definitely taken the turret, again, like I said, if he was there. They keep pushed another wave top, which didn't really do anything, like, at all. Galio has no TP for a while, and neither does Ari. So there's... If I'm DNF, I for sure am forcing something. Like, I'm definitely gonna make something happen. If I'm Rumble, I'm not shifting. I'm playing in top lane still. And I'm gonna fight this guy. And I'm gonna take his conditions, we're gonna fight like monsters. Monsters, like, gladiators. And if you're Rakan, you know, I mean, like, you just need to clear the vision. Personally, if I'm Skarner, like, I'm not covering mid wave. I'm definitely just taking my red buff, finish the red buff. Because, like, look, if he did this, comes back down, clear this out, play these 2 lanes with Rumble, pushing up here, and just go for it. You know? Like, just make something happen, because he doesn't have TP. She doesn't have TP. You have to get an advantage when this the current state. Otherwise, within 3 minutes, and we're playing drag on that timer, you're screwed. Like, once these, like, settle back in, like, you're screwed. But they don't do anything. Like, yeah, like, the Rakan cleared it. The Zaya's getting mid-push. The Rumble's shifting, which is like, okay, so now the Galio took a wave over me. And I'm still not doing anything as Rumble, and they're defending us, but we're still not getting something out of the TP. And in the end of the day, yep, they gained no ground. All KT did was defend some vision briefly, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah. Are you? No, I'm doing my best to stay as out as possible because my feelings can then be hurt. You know, if we invest, then you can be in pain. Yes. That was my therapist anyway. I walked in and I said, I'm a KT fan. He said, oh god, this is gonna take a while. So we had about 13,000. That's like a very, very quick introduction. Yeah, yeah. KT fans, TS fans. Oh yeah.
Nah, the Skarner's also just steadily falling down. I mean, but it makes sense. I mean, Skarner can't clear quick even when he gets his items, unless he goes bomby. And he can't really go bomby because it's definitely just like a lot better to get Heartsteel for him. So he's not fighting, no Heartsteel procs, can't clear fast. Bulldog goes for a Talia R. Kind of just walks into the Ari. I don't know what the fuck Bulldog's doing. And then Cuz realizes that this guy's inting, so he goes in. And then at this point, Galio just needs to buy time, but he kind of gets like moved away, can't do much about it. Kind of confused why Dekdom is just on the dragon the entire time. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really get that. Like, Dekdom should definitely just be fighting these guys. Oh, and like he just gets R'd off. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I gotta say, man, Peter's has a pretty good game going on. Same with Cuz and BDD. Dekdom, it's okay. Not incredible. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like, this happens all the time. Like, people will get Otacon, and then they kind of just run their faces off. I mean, the main goal is you get their CDs, and then you do an objective fight after. So in this case, they kind of got the CDs of DNF, and then they went all in for the Baron right after, and it worked out for them. It looks a little jarring, and I'm really glad they're gonna remove it. I mean, overall, I'm really glad they're gonna remove it. So this guy goes in on Peter, which is probably like the worst target he could have done this on. Easily the worst target. So Piosik kind of just wastes his abilities. Casting gets some coverage. Missed by Bulldog. Damn, dude, I gotta admit, man, Peter, yeah, dude, he actually might be the MVP. He might be the MVP. Peter? Damn, dude. I mean, like, I didn't slow it down, but like, holy shit, dude, he's played well. I'm kind of skipping because at this point, like, the game's like very over, right? Like, the game's pretty much over from here. Like, they have the soul. It's a Mountain Soul 3 mountains. Like, they have Galio with that. Like, it's really rough. Really, like, I don't know. It's a tough game for DNF to really come through. Yeah, sure, KT's progressing a little slow. I'm trying to finish the game. Yikes. No fucking way. Can you save him? No, too deep. And so, like, as you can tell, like, if you look at these looks, Galio's on top wave, right? They have bot fully pushed. All you need to do, like, in this situation is, one, like, they need to play for this vision, correct? Okay, so if we're playing for this vision, one, why is Ahri not there? That doesn't make sense. Like, they definitely could just walk in this way. Galio, make someone show on top turret. You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait a wave, okay? So relax. Wait a wave. Someone's gonna show on top turn, and once that happens, we overtake vision, right? You show here, one member's here. Okay, cool. We can have a 5v4 in the jungle. Great. We can walk in and take this vision. Once that happens, they're good to go. But also keep in mind, your goal is not even trying to make a pick on mid. Like, your goal is the vision into Baron into a game win. That's it. This is kind of just like a massive fuck up by KT. Like, they're just trying to rush, and yeah, of course, if he hit the charm on someone in the right way, maybe that would be it. But it was really just an unnecessary, and like, again, like, we're just looking at more situations, like, it's just very unnecessary. Like, keep your eyes, keep yourself focused on like what matters most, and what matters most is the Baron. Because they have wave clear. That's the biggest issue you're running into. They have wave clear. They have Xayah, they have Talia, they have Rumble. Like, we're not just gonna be able to just walk up and hit the turret. We don't really have any spells that are like Rumble are, where like, yeah, I could throw down an Equalizer on the turret and then we can just walk up and take it. Like, we don't really, or like Maokai are. Like, we don't have those tools. Ooh, I need to slow this down though.
Clearing our vision. They're on the Baron. Don't ult into the Skarner. Like, you can't get caught by that.
Yep. This worked really well last time. As now
I really don't like that Galio's not with them.
Okay.
Like, Galio's like your main tank. So Galio should never leave this wave. Galio should be, or sorry, he should leave the wave and he should be dipping to the rest of them. Neeko can sit on flank, that's fine. Honestly, Ahri could easily be the one who's taking over mid, which probably makes way more sense for Ahri to be on mid and flanking from behind. Neeko's harassing. Because without Galio, it's like, you can't really stop this guy from just entering. They go in. Somehow gets it. The Skarner is getting them onto the Equalizer. And they lose the fight? Oh, it's close. It's really close. Like, if you look at the Galio, he's just like, he taunted and distracted the Xayah a little bit. That was basically it. The Rumble is a very serious threat who kind of, he should just be going in here, by the way. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, fuck this guy. Play here. Like, this guy's not doing shit. Play here. So that was kind of like just a mistake by Dudu. BDD gets out. Nice. BDD has such a good position, but it doesn't matter. And so... Oh, fuck. And now, if they get the Elder and they... Dude, did they win this game? That's rough. That's such a stupid turnaround.
Oh man.
Dude, I should be slowing this down, man. I'm kind of letting this accelerate a little too much. So they have Elder, which is extremely spooky. No sums on Xayah, no flash on Talia. Does Talia have Sonya's? She does. So you gotta be really, 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 really careful. Rumble kind of just like runs into this guy, almost one-shots him. Ooh, oh wow, that charm was really fucking good. Holy shit. Oh, rough, man. And he also didn't flash the right way, but also it's just a gamble. Really good fucking charm. And they see the pick, so they kill him. Instantly disengage. This guy's fucked, I think. Yeah, he's fucked. But we'll take that. I mean, the fact that Dudu just dies. Nice. Ooh, 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 Callista's in there. Callista's in there. Holy shit. Oh my god, Peter, bro. Peter. Peter's so low, dude. Peter's having a hell of a game. Peter, my magnificent monster. Holy shit. Wow. Holy shit.
video, chat only. Yep. Just, you don't need to see what's happening, really, realistically. Look at the little DN dip. You can see that in the gold grab.
Let's go, Peter, man.
I think, because they do, at this point in the game, they have a much better comp because both Leah and Zaya making the game so hard to play. Well, fly face checks Nari. Well, Jesse just is fine. 2 hits versus the one. Remember, it's an exposed nexus. If they observe anywhere near this nexus, he explodes it. Well, there's two coming out. Well, eventually, yes. Like, we're 20 seconds away. Oh, God, okay, never mind. They have back up. Even if we're doing that replay for a real long time. Okay, look at the angle. Does not quite get it. They have somewhat left by the beauty for angle. Hold it on. There's actually quite a lot of buttons now on hold down. Side step for Dude. And yes, they do manage to grab anyway. Yep, the first one, back up again. And it's the inhibitor. It's going to come out relatively calm. 9.5. Still that one back up again. All right, well, KT, I feel like they're out of the woods now. And there it is. We prepared the second one. I wish you guys... Oh, no, casting! Oh, that is not what we wanted to see.
Shit, man. Casting in a lot of situations is kind of just walking up and just getting blasted.
I wish you guys.
Oh, no, casting! Oh, that is not what we wanted to see. Can
He lives.
keep himself alive? He's
Oh, no, he doesn't.
But he just doesn't use it. And he's just gonna die.
Oh, it's
Here we go again.
with a whimper.
There we go again.
Shoulder. My guess, casting is 50 seconds, casting back up, we teleport. Look at these minions. If he breaks the point of the Baron, they someone. Hang on, yes, someone. They start this one out of your attack. Oh, no. Doo-doo.
Wait, what? Wait, no way does he actually kill this guy. Whoa, I need to slow this down. He actually catches this guy? I mean, they do have supers, so technically these guys need the base. Like, they're in a shit spot. Dectum's in there. Oh my god, Peter! Peter! Dude, they're buying so much time. Dude, they need the base. They need a base. Peter's in there. They're trying to distract. They're trying to win by supers. That's hilarious. Oh my god, he has a fucking TP into the base. Dude, go to... Oh my god. But they're winning. Go back to day 1. Oh my god. What the fuck?
This is a best of 3, and we get to do this again.
What the fuck? That was entertaining.
No, he's got to get the kill on the Bulldog first. Needs to stay in this game. Finally.
Wow. Dude, I mean, you already know. Wow. Peter, what a sick fucking game, Peter. BDD 2. BDD also had a really stellar game. I know that looks like a awful. Wow, he was so good. Holy shit, he was so good. Worst player of the game? It's Bulldog. Unfortunately, it's Bulldog. This guy was not good. He did not play well. Wow. Dude, I can't believe it. That was like probably one of the best Neeko support games I've watched in like a long time. Dude, like he was just on top of it. Every fucking fight, he found it. Every fight. Well played, man. And BDD also, again, very clutch. And Cuz did well too. Like, I'm not gonna try to exclude like Cuz completely, but these other two players just did so much more. Pretty fun game. Like for an 06, 05, 1 and 4 team, this was very enjoyable to watch.